Hi DIYers, Joe from Alarm Grid, and today we're going to talk about whether or not the GC3 requires an internet connection for monitoring. Now the good news is that it doesn't. We have a GC3 mounted right up here, and on all GC3 systems, to get them connected to alarm.com, you actually have to add in a separate radio. It's a standalone unit, it's proprietary, it's all in one, and it actually slips right into the side of the unit right here. We've already installed one. With that cellular module installed in the system, you can actually use the system by itself. As long as it has a cellular connection, you can install it in any location, monitor it. The end users will be able to use alarm.com, and you'll get all the benefits of a monitored system. If you do have an internet connection on site, the GC3 does have a built-in Wi-Fi module also, and you can connect it to the local Wi-Fi with that. With both the cellular and the Wi-Fi connection on the system, it can use dual path communication with alarm.com. What that means is that it's going to transmit the signals on both communication paths, and when alarm.com receives the signals, it's going to discard one that it doesn't need, and it will accept the one that came in first. This is a great way to set up a redundant communication path on your system, and it makes your system very secure when in a monitored setting. Another benefit that you'll get from the Wi-Fi module in the system is your alarm.com app is going to respond much faster, as Wi-Fi is usually much faster than cellular, and that's great when you're in your house or your home and you're looking to interact with automation devices, as the commands that you send from your app are going to transmit very quickly to the system. I have one of these installed in my house, and with it connected to Wi-Fi, usually the latency for a command is 5 to 10 seconds. Most of the time it's less than that. It's a very good system when used with that. Now, the system does require the cellular module to get connected to alarm.com, as the system itself doesn't have an alarm.com serial built into the system. The system is made by 2GIG, and alarm.com is run by alarm.com. So when you buy the cellular module for the system, that's going to have a sticker on it with some information, which will have the serial number that your alarm dealer will need to activate the system. Once it has that installed, then you can get it activated on alarm.com. Now, even if you don't want to use the cellular portion of the system and you just wanted to monitor it over Wi-Fi, you would still need the alarm.com module installed in the system to get it to work, because there's no other way for the system to communicate with alarm.com. And even in that setup, you're likely still going to get charged for the full price of the plan, including cellular. Really, any monitored system that you have installed nowadays, if you can manage it, it should have a cellular communicator, as the Wi-Fi and internet communication, it works great and it's super fast. It's wonderful for automation and alarm monitoring. It's just that, as you may well know, Wi-Fi and internet, it can go up and down. The service level isn't really consistent, and there's lots of things that can happen to it. If you do have a monitored system and you want to make sure that your cellular or that your communication is getting to alarm.com and a central station, then having a dual path setup with the backup path as the cellular communication will give you a much more reliable alarm system in your house. There's also one more thing you have available on the GC3. This system actually has a built-in access point, which you can use to connect its keypads directly to the system. The keypads can also connect to the system over a Wi-Fi network, so you can do that too. Now, the keypads that I'm talking about are the SP1 and the SP2. They're wireless touchscreen keypads that are compatible with the GC3, and they have Wi-Fi modules inside of them. You can connect them onto the Wi-Fi network, and then they can join with the GC3 over that. But if you're in a situation where there isn't any Wi-Fi, you can actually use the access point mode on the GC3, connect the keypads directly to the system, and then the system can still work on cellular to communicate out. So it's a nice extra feature that's available to you, and it's great to use in a pinch in that situation that you don't have Wi-Fi. Some customers also like to connect the keypads directly to their GC3 system to keep it off of their Wi-Fi, or because they have some security or firewall set up that prevent communications from going back and forth. It's definitely an option. It's available on all the panels, and I do encourage you to check it out. In fact, I'll show you where the menu is right now. On the main screen, if you click on System Settings, enter the installer code. Ours is 1561, which is the default. We're going to scroll down and click on Network Settings, and then I'm going to click on Access Point right here. So as you can see, we have the access point enabled on the system. It means that it's propagating that point. You can enter the password right here. You have the SSID, which is the network name right on the top, and then you have the IP address right on the bottom, and all these can be edited right there. It's a great feature to use. On this menu, you'll also find the wireless option. If you do want to join it to a wireless network, you just click right here. This will show you the different networks when it scans. We've already joined to this one, but this is the menu that you would use to join it to a Wi-Fi network. So that's pretty much whether or not the GC3 needs an active internet connection for alarm monitoring. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to give us a call, 888-818-7728. You can also head over to the website, alarmgrid.com, or shoot us an email to support@alarmgrid.com. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to be updated about future videos when we post them, click the notification button and we'll send you an update when we do so. Thanks for watching and have a great day.